channel. This is the United Agenda. It has been reported from Fabrizio Romano that Xavi is waiting for the Manchester United job, and he will even go as far as taking the job without even European football. He has been learning about the Premier League and everything. So guys, what do you think about this news? The rate of the issue we are having in Manchester United is, I don't know if it's actually the fault of Ruben Amorim. However, Ruben Amorim has his own problem, his own faults. But there is something I want to say. Ruben Amorim, I will talk about Ruben Amorim's issues being the Manchester United coach or manager, whatever. His problems as well. Then I will as well give you a little bit of what I think of Xavi if he should emerge as the next Manchester United manager. So guys, how are you feeling? How have you guys been feeling after that horrible loss to Brentford? For me, I couldn't get myself throughout that weekend. This weekend, I've been struggling. I've been thinking. I'm depressed. These football players can actually cause somebody a very high issue, like in terms of life issue. They can cost you your life. These Man United players. You can lose your life because of these players. It's very easy. They can actually do it. But however, without wasting any time, Fabrizio has given us the update about the managerial role and the list of managers who are lining up for that Manchester United job. So, for me, what I have to say is, you can Xavi Iniesta. Is it Xavi Iniesta? Sorry, Xavi. I don't even know his full name, but I know him as Xavi. So, Xavi Hernandez, yeah, Xavi Hernandez. Do you think Xavi Hernandez will change Manchester United? Do you think Xavi Hernandez, these Man United players, do you think these Man United players, do you think they can play like the way Xavi Hernandez wants to play? That one is actually a genuine question. It's actually a genuine question. Yes. I've seen so many analysis, people who are doing analysis, football analysis. They have been like, look at how Xavi will line up. Look at how he is going to position. Look at how Xavi plays. Mate, it's of no use. It doesn't. I know you guys are creating content. I know we are all creating content, but Manchester United problem doesn't look like it's a manager's problem. Even though Ruben Amorim has a very big problem, like he has a very big issue that he needs to sort, that he's supposed to adapt to as a Man United manager. But I don't actually think he is maybe 50% of the problem. Because you can't tell me that this Man United players has brains. When as in all of us we watched that Brentford game. These players, they don't have football IQ. They don't have football IQ. As in, it's just like they are playing with no brains. You can't tell me it was because of Ruben Amorim that made Bruno Fernandes missed his penalty. Against Fulham, he gave us an excuse that the ref shoveled him and never apologized. That was why he got angry and hoofed the ball over the bar. So what happened against Brentford? And he has never said anything since then. He never came up for an interview because he usually front out anytime we lose the ball, or anytime we lose a game, or anytime we win a game. He actually fronts out and take interview. What happened against Brentford? Why did he not come out? He can't live to his expectations. He can't live to the expectations. Bruno Fernandes is number one of the problems we have in that football club as a player. Don't get me wrong, he's a very good player. He's always available. But Bruno Fernandes is inconsistent. Fernandes is inconsistent. He is not consistent at all. That guy is not consistent at all. Forget about the stats. Don't tell me anything about stats. We have to use the eye, what do they call it? Use your eye. Watch with your eyes. Watch the game with your eyes. Forget about stats and everything. It's actually confusing in terms of stats. Eye test. The eye test is the most important test you have to see when these football players are playing. Now, Xavi Hernandez has emerged as one of the Man United next manager. Hernandez plays a 4-3-3 formation. Before Ruben Amorim was appointed as the Man United manager, we had Erik ten Hag. Erik ten Hag plays a 4-3-3 formation. Maybe different from the way Xavi Hernandez plays, lines up as well. But it's a 4-3-3 formation. In this 4-3-3 formation, that three midfield that played for Ten Hag is the midfield that is playing for Amorim, and they will be the same midfield that will play for Xavi Hernandez if he should emerge as the next Man United manager. Just listen very carefully. Listen very carefully. Our midfield is Casemiro, Manu Ugarte, Bruno Fernandes, Kobe Menu, and Mason Mount. This is our 5 midfielders. So you want to tell me that Xavi will make these 5 players play a tiki-taka football in that midfield? You are wasting your time. If you think as a Man United fan and you think that Xavi will come into this football club and make this set of players play like Manchester City, or play like Arsenal, or play like even Tottenham, or play like Oliver Glass, is it Glasner? Oliver, the Crystal Palace manager, and play like his team, or the Bournemouth team. If you think that this set of players we have, especially that midfield and that defense, look at Luke Shaw, look at Harry Maguire. These players are gone. These players are, as in, they don't have any future anymore. But they are still in Manchester United. They are still playing for Manchester United. So you want to tell me that if Xavi should come to Manchester United, he will make this current midfield and Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw to play the way he played at Barcelona? Think. This set of players, I will call their names again: Casemiro, Kobe Menu, Bruno Fernandes, Mount, Ugarte, Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, Diego Dalot. How many players have I mentioned now? 9 or even 10. They are not supposed to be in this. They were not even supposed to be in this football club for the start. By now, they are not supposed to be here. Until now, these 9 players that I've mentioned. Sorry, I mentioned Kobe Menu. Kobe Menu can be exempted in this in that 9. For mentioning him, I'm sorry for mentioning Kobe Menu. The others are not supposed to be in this football club. And you can't, there is nothing you can tell me. There's no how you would convince me that Xavi will make these players play good football. Xavi cannot change these football players. The only thing that will make this football club come back to life is going to spend money. That is the only thing that will change Manchester United. The only thing that is going to change Manchester United is spending money. And spending it correctly. Not just spending money, spending it correctly. That our midfield cannot play Xavi Hernandez football. That our midfield cannot play the way Xavi Hernandez wants to play football, or the way Xavi Hernandez plays football. That midfield cannot do it. If Xavi Hernandez should come and pick and come and pick Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw, he will be gone within 6 months. I'm telling you, Xavi Hernandez will be gone within 6 months. So as a United fan, this set of players, this bunch of players are the problem we have in Manchester United. None of them, all of them, they are not consistent. Forget about the new signings in Mbomo and Cunha and Sesko. Whatever I'm saying now, I'm excluding them. Whatever I'm actually saying now, I'm actually excluding them. In addition to Lenny Yoro and this guy, Kobe Menu. In addition to Lenny Yoro and Kobe Menu, these 5 players are exempted, but the others, all of them in that football club from A to Z, needs to be flushed out. They need to leave. If you didn't hear me, I will mention it again. You see Ota Bienda, you see Harry Maguire, you see Luke Shaw, you see Diego Dalot, You see Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, Manu Ugarte, Mason Mount, because I will include him there. Mason Mount. How many players now? 8. You can tell me more in the comment section. You can tell me more in the comment section. But these 8 players, Tom Heaton as well, because at that one I don't even know what he's doing in this football club. He's been paid. Tom Heaton as well. What's his name? Lisandro Martinez. He's never fit. He's always getting injured. This is 10 players now. A whole team. It's a complete squad. It's actually a complete squad. They need to leave this football club. They need to leave this football club. These players are the problem we are having in this football club. You can't tell me that you, after playing against Chelsea, you won 2-1 to Chelsea, and you came to Brentford and dropped a stinker like that. The only player that was missing against Chelsea was 2 players against Brentford was Ahmad and Casemiro. So you want to tell me that you cannot win a game of football without Ahmad and Casemiro? Is it what they are trying to prove? I want someone to tell me how Xavi Hernandez can turn this Man United football team or football players around. I need somebody to explain to me how Xavi Hernandez will be the Messiah. It's not that I want Ruben Amorim to stay. Ruben Amorim is just like a walking dead. He's a walking corpse. Ruben Amorim, his days are numbered in Manchester United. As Manchester United manager, his days are numbered. He is going to get the sack. That is what is inevitable. He is not coming back. Ruben Amorim is not turning this ship around. It's over. He's not turning it around. And the last thing I will do as a Man United fan is to hear about new manager and I start getting excited. That is the last thing I would do. As a United fan, I hear that United are going for this manager or this, and I start getting excited. That is the last thing I will ever do again. If you don't flush out this set of players, if you don't flush out this bunch of low IQ players, inconsistent players, we will sink more. We are going to sink more. We are actually going to sink more. There is no way these players will turn this ship around. Even Amorim, he has lost hope. He's just playing. Ruben, after watching that Brentford game, I started thinking that I think this guy, he just wants to get himself sacked. I was thinking that I think Ruben Amorim wants to get himself sacked. Yes. Because he cannot do that job. Likewise, the players we have. Our players are low IQ players. They don't have football intelligence. They are dumb. They are 100% dumb. They are the only thing I know this set of players can do is to just sit back and hoof the ball for counter attack. That is the only thing they can do. They don't have fighting spirit. They don't have IQ, football IQ. They don't have the intelligence. They are very weak. They are slow. They are not fast enough. You can't tell me that Oliver Glasner who is playing the same formation or the same football style of play with Ruben Amorim can be doing a good work with that formation, and Ruben Amorim cannot do it. It's the players. Those Crystal Palace players, they have the fighting spirit. They have the zeal to move. They have the zeal to play football. Our players are a bunch of lazy people earning ridiculous amount of money. Bunch of lazy people earning ridiculous amount of money. That is what our players are. That is what they are, and that is actually what is going on in that football club. Tell me which manager will come and turn this ship around. Tell me. I want to know. How can you have a midfield of bunch of lazy midfielders, and you think there is old players? What's his name? Bruno Fernandes is 31. Casemiro is 33 or 32. And you think they can compete with with Premier League midfielders? Manu Ugarte, that guy, I don't even know why we signed him. Manu Ugarte, I actually don't know why we signed that guy. So the truth is, we are nowhere near. Is the earlier we accept the position we are as a football club, the better. Because if you continue thinking that Manchester United or any manager is coming to turn this ship around, you are without spending, without signing players, without changing the entire midfield. That midfield needs overhauling. It needs overhauling, like flushing all of them out, except Kobe Menu. That our defense as well. Get rid of Harry Maguire. Get rid of Luke Shaw. They are not consistent, and they've sacked a lot of managers in this football club, and they are still playing. It marvels me that a player like Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw are still starting games for Manchester United. I'm actually shocked that players like Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw are still in the first 11 lineup for Manchester United in 2025. I'm shocked. I'm actually shocked. Casemiro as well, playing for Manchester United at 33. In the most intense league. Tell me, look at Liverpool midfield. How old is Gravenberch? How old is McAllister? How old is Szoboszlai? How old are they? Go to Chelsea. How old is Enzo Fernandez? How old is Caicedo? How old is what's his name? The other guy there. How old are they? Go to Arsenal. How old is Rice? How old is Odegaard? How old is Merano or the other guy? How old is Zubimendi? How old are they? Manchester City. How old is Rodri? Cherki, Foden. How old are all these players? Right? Is it Rangers or Rangers? I can't pronounce his name. How old are all these players? And you want to tell me 31-year-old Bruno Fernandes is still can fight or can still be very intense And you want to tell me 33-year-old Casemiro can fight and be intense as well? And you want the manager to get result while he has old men playing in that midfield. Low IQ old men playing in that midfield. We are not going to survive it if that midfield is not overhauled. Go to the defense. Luke Shaw. Even this guy, Robertson, is not even playing that more often as he stands in Liverpool. But Luke Shaw is still playing. Look at Van Dijk. You want to tell me that Harry Maguire, someone who doesn't run enough, Harry Maguire is very slow. He's like, I don't know. He's very slow. And he's old as well. These players, all of them needs to go. We have a lot of old players in that team. We have a lot of slow players in that team. Low IQ players in that team. They all need to leave. They all need to leave that football club. For their own good and for our own good. That is the problem we have. You can't tell me if Xavi Hernandez comes to Manchester United, he would want to line up with Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw. He would want to use Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes, slow players who are not intense enough. Even Ugarte. That one I don't even understand. As in, when I see him in the lineup, I don't know what he actually represents for us. Manu Ugarte, I don't understand what he is playing. He doesn't know how to pass. His tackle is rubbish. I heard when we signed him, I saw clips about him that he won the most tackles in the top Europe football club and world football. But my eye test, what I've been seeing about Manu Ugarte is shocking. And you tell me a player like Diego Dalot is still in this football club. Mate, you guys should think now, reason. Be realistic for once. Be realistic for once. All these players need to leave. They are not good enough. Those players are not good enough. And they are low IQ players. They are not intelligent enough. And they cannot even... No manager who is going to turn this thing around with this bunch of players. No manager. Even Pep Guardiola and Klopp together. Or Pep Guardiola and Arteta together are not going to change these football players. They are not going to change their mentality. They are not going to change the way they reason. They are not going to change their IQ. They are not good enough. They are not good enough. So guys, what do you think? I want a debate. Come and tell me how Xavi Hernandez will turn this ship around. I want you to come and tell me. I need someone to debate with me. I want somebody to debate with me. I want a debate. Let's come, let's debate and tell me how any manager is going to turn this bunch of players to start playing good football, or to start scoring penalties, or to start knowing when they are supposed to lay a simple pass off. Tell me. I want to know. Because you can't tell me we will take a whole week off and come and perform the way we performed against Brentford on Saturday. You can't tell me. There's nothing you would tell me. So all they were doing in the training was just come and take pictures and run around. You can't tell me Ruben Amorim is not telling them things to do. And you can't tell me 4-3-3 is the way to go. Because they've been playing 4-3-3. You can't tell me 4-4-2 is the way to go because they cannot do it. They sacked a manager who plays 4-4-3. This one came in, someone who plays 3-4-3. They are about to sack him as well. So what other formation or what other style of football do you want? Do you think this bunch of players can play? Tell me. I don't want to get excited about any new manager. I'm not going to get excited about any new manager. I can't get excited about any new manager because I don't trust these players. These players are not good enough. When I'm calling these players, I'm exempting the new goalkeeper, Kobe Menu, Yoro, and the new signings we just made. Apart from these players I mentioned, every other player in that football club needs to get out. Every other player in that football club needs to leave. Apart from these players I mentioned, the new goalkeeper, Sani Lamen, Kobe Menu, Lenny Yoro, Matthias Cunha, Sesko, and Mbemu. Apart from these players, every other player playing for Manchester United needs to leave. Okay, sorry, I will include Matthias De Ligt. I will include Matthias De Ligt in that squad. I will include Matthias De Ligt. Then every other one, all of them just need to get out. They need to leave. They are not good enough. They are low IQ players. They are not intelligent to play for Manchester United. Look at this badge. You can't tell me this badge. You cannot represent this badge as a football player. You are not proud to play for this football. Look at this badge. I will put my life to play for this football club. I will sell my soul to play for this football club, to represent this football club. And you have bunch of players who cannot do anything, who are earning ridiculous amount of money. They don't know when to give a simple pass. They don't know when to attack. They don't know when to run. They don't know when to cover the space. They don't know when to press. All they want is just to shoot from 30 yards, 40 yards. How can you be shooting from 30 and 40 yards? You can't lay a easy pass, a simple pass, and you score. Nothing. And you tell me a coach will come and turn these players to start playing like Pep Guardiola's team or Mikel Arteta's team. I'm sorry. I actually watched Arsenal versus Newcastle. See the way the both teams were fighting. See how intense that game of football was. And you think Man United players can play like that? I watched Arsenal play against Newcastle. They fought, they were kicking each other, they were fighting, they were jumping into tackles. And you think Man United, this set of players will play like that? If you think they are going to play like that, that means you are low IQ yourself as well as a United fan. If you think that is the problem of Manchester United is a manager, if you think any other manager will come and use this particular set of players this particular set of midfield, this particular set of defenders, and take us to somewhere, shame on you. Shame on you if you think like that. These players cannot do anything. They cannot do anything. What other style of football do you think they can play? It's not that I'm supporting Ruben Amorim. I'm not supporting him. He is definitely gonna get sacked. Ruben Amorim is definitely gonna get sacked. That is it. And the sack, he brought it to himself. Ruben Amorim is definitely going to get sacked, and the sack, he brought it to himself by using Otabienda, by playing Bruno Fernandes in that double pivot, by making unnecessary subs, by using some crap players who are not supposed to be playing in this football club. That is how he's going to. It's not his formation. It's not his style of play that is going to sack him. These 4 or 5 things that I listed, that is the exact thing that is going to sack Ruben Amorim. It's not about the style of play. It's not it. So that is it for today. Let's hope. Today is actually Monday over here. So we'll see from now till weekend before we play Sunderland. Let's see if any news will break out about the manager's position. Let's see. I'm waiting. If it is about the sack, Ruben Amorim, he's just like a dead man walking. He's going to get the sack 100%. So, but I want to see who will be the next manager and how he can turn these players, or how he can make these players to perform. Let's see what will happen. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe to the channel. This is the United Agenda. We are in Facebook, we are in YouTube, and we are in TikTok as well. Those of us watching from TikTok, thank you very much for supporting and liking the show. We are live every morning, and we as well do live watch along. We do live watch along. We are live every morning, and any breaking news that is coming out, we will cover it. We will give our opinion, and I would want you guys to give me your opinion as well. I want debate. I want us to debate. Let's debate and see. Tell me. I would want you to convince me. Convince me on how any new manager is going to turn this football club around. I would want a debate on that. So guys, tell me, let's go. Let's go. Manchester United. That is it for today's news. Thank you, and see you on the next one.